According to CNBC, the Fed meeting on January 31 to February 1 came with the conclusion of a lesser rate increase compared to those of last year, but members emphasized that they are still worried about inflation. As stated in the minutes, inflation remained well above the 2% target. Also adding to the increased pressure on wages and prices is the fact that labor markets remain very tight. Today brings both big news from Coinbase and sensational revelations from Google, which suggests crypto might very well shoot through the roof. But before that, let's briefly discuss macroeconomics, because the Federal Reserve's decision on setting interest rates in 2023 will have an impact on all crypto holders, just like what we've experienced in 2022. Welcome to Altcoin Heroes, your most reliable source of cryptocurrency news and predictions. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. We'll upload videos about the latest news, trends, and predictions in crypto. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you won't be missing out or left behind, and be updated. Federal Reserve Board Chair Jerome Powell was questioned about if a Fed pivot had been considered back on February 1. The Fed minutes, which were just released earlier this month, according to Powell, will provide a lot of clarity about the course of action, also stating that this was going to be the most important Fed minutes we're going to see. Ever since the Fed minutes discussion, we have surely received a lot more information confirming that inflation remains persistent. Together with the labor market, it is difficult to control. The unemployment rate is at its highest point ever. Jerome Powell told us through several statements in the minutes to anticipate even more rate increases. According to CNBC, a 0.25 percentage point rate increase was granted by the Fed. With this change, the Fed funds rate is now within the desired range of 4.5% to 4.75%. Yet the minutes stated that despite the lower rate, inflation remained a huge concern. Members think that rate increases will be required ongoingly. However, a few members, including Regional Presidents Loretta Mester of Cleveland and James Bullard of St. Louis, said they preferred a 0.5% rate hike, believing that it would reflect even more resolution to bring inflation down. The meeting stated that the participants who supported a 50 basis point increase noted that a higher amount would more likely bring the target range to levels that they believe would achieve a sufficiently restrictive stance, considering their opinions of the threats of timely economic stability. Fed officials have highlighted the necessity of staying cautious ever since the meeting, even though they expressed optimism that recent inflation data had been promising. Bullard clarified his opinion that it would be more beneficial to climb higher sooner in an interview with CNBC. Yet he asserted that despite his desire for a more aggressive near-term policy, he believes the peak or terminal rate should be close to 5.375%, roughly in line with market pricing. So, it is clear that Jerome Powell believes that federal funds rate will continue to be intense. In the short term, this will likely hurt cryptocurrency values, but the majority of other sources won't tell you that. But don't worry, we will share with you, in this video, some sensational pieces of evidence that suggest crypto might very well shoot through the roof. The leading companies are silently establishing their presence in the crypto market these days. Google Cloud will join Tezos network as a validator. Hence, the clients of this big company will be capable of installing Tezos nodes and creating Web3 apps on the network. In other words, Google believes strongly in the potential of this area and wants to contribute to Tezos infrastructure. Once more, the mainstream media won't report on this, but it is true that Google Cloud is currently running a validator on Ethereum and Solana as well. Additionally, they appear to be a part of the Ronin network, Theta network, and Hedera network, in addition to many others, as some members of the crypto community have mentioned. This tells us that Google is showing its desire to support the infrastructures and its belief in the industry. CoinDesk also states that this kind of integration shows how big tech companies are interested in blockchain and Web3 projects. Additionally, they could give other businesses who are considering entering the market with the confidence that they're capable of doing so by utilizing the infrastructure that has the size and resilience offered by companies like Google. Of course, this has drawbacks. If users opt for Google Cloud, there is certainly a risk of node centralization. Anything similar to this is a strong indication that all these big names are entering this market. Now, I know this is an exciting update, but before that, I just wanted to let you know that I would really appreciate it if you guys clicked on the like button and pressed the bell over there to turn on your notifications. Done? Alright then. Let's continue. The next sensational evidence is that Spotify is testing the integration of Web3 wallets, allowing users to access token-enabled playlists from Overlord, Fluff, Moonbirds, and Kingship using their NFT wallets. This means that the only way you will be capable of enjoying some playlists is only if you hold their NFTs. On February 22, the Web3 gaming ecosystem Overlord already pronounced a partnership with Spotify. And Coinbase recently released sensational news. For the development of decentralized apps, Coinbase introduces its own Ethereum Layer 2 network called Base. It is intended to be a low-cost, secure, developer-friendly environment with the goal of making on-chain the next online and integrating more than 1 billion consumers into the crypto market, as stated by them. Also, it's crucial to note that Base isn't a token in this scenario. Since they don't intend to create a new network token for Base, they'll be using Ethereum as the native gas token. If successful, this will result in a massive influx of new users onto ETH. Now you'll love to hear this. Although most of you have probably already heard about this, Optimism rises 16% just as Coinbase Layer 2 debuted. The OP stack that Optimism uses will be the foundation upon which Base will be developed. Although Coinbase has published a thorough roadmap describing how the network will decentralize over time, it will initially be centralized. It's commendable how they made it known to the public. Coinbase announced in its statement that Base will be completely open source and publicly available, and that it is joining the OP Stack core dev team to ensure its accessibility to everyone. Shocking information for Voyager. It looked like the news would be positive. 97% of creditors had already supported the approval of the plan with hours left in the vote, suggesting that Binance US would shortly buy all of Voyager's assets. The reason they chose Binance US was because, according to Voyager's attorney, it was the greatest opportunity for creditors to recover some of their money. It was therefore going to be bullish. Sadly, the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, has objected to Binance US's $1 billion Voyager acquisition as of February 23, claiming that unregistered securities were sold. Now, both New York and the federal financial regulators have filed a document on February 22 claiming that the $1.02 billion deal by Binance US to buy the assets of Voyager Digital is illegal. Therefore, just as Voyager account holders began to see opportunities, they were just completely devastated by SEC. So that's it. Stay tuned to our channel to know further updates. Now, let us know what you think. Leave your comments below. We appreciate you for staying till the end. Kindly click the like, subscribe, and notification bell icons if you enjoyed this video. Visit our channel for more coin predictions, Bitcoin, altcoin, and cryptocurrency videos. Have a great day and see you in our next video.